Hi students, welcome back to our class. This is Swarupa ma'am. Today we will learn about salinity of ocean. See here we have fresh water, marine water. As usually we know very well that what is marine water. Ocean water is nothing but completely marine water. Fresh water, what ponds, lakes and rivers, what we are using, ground water, what we are using for our benefits. Okay, so those all comes under fresh water itself. So I am telling about marine water. What is meant by marine water? Salt water is called as marine water. When the water is salt, we will call it as salinity of water. Okay, na salinity of water is mainly, salinity of such kind of water is mainly seen in the oceans, seas. Okay, oceans and seas. So complete sea water is filled with a we will call it a salinity of completely it is marine water. Mostly we will be using the term not salt water, marine water only we will be using in higher education. So, okay, what is sea water? It is a marine water, we will tell. Why marine water? It contains lot of minerals, but more amount of mineral water is present in the sea is sodium chloride. Okay, na? What is this ma? Sodium. Na means sodium, you know very well in the chemistry. Cl means sodium chloride. So, this mineral is more in amount or more in percentage, that is why the water is in salt state. Okay, na? So, compared to the normal fresh waters, so in fresh water also the salt is present, but in very low percentage it is present. Okay, so when in few areas also, normally in our village also we will talk sometimes, all the home borewells may not be same. Some people will have more amount of salt in that water content, fluorides in water content, so many minerals are there which is present in the water. Okay, na? Few areas may not contain the salt much, very less salt, where they are using directly for the drinking purpose. In our area we will be mostly preferring for the mineral water itself, because little bit salt of water is present, we are not at all taking that also due to fluorideness present also in that one. Okay, so mostly whatever salt present mixed, it is dissolved in the water, salt is dissolved in the water, so completely it is making the ocean completely salty. Okay, na? If we drink that water, we can't even drink the sea water. Okay, na? It is very salty, and when we come out of that, it stays on our body itself. So that is called as salinity of ocean. Salinity of ocean. So salt is extracted from the sea itself. From the olden days onwards, as the continental drifts continents has formed 7 continents with the separation of the separated with the specific sea, specific I am telling, not Pacific specific seas and oceans are present, where completely so many people are depending upon the production of the salt itself from the sea. Okay, so from the sea only they are extracting the salt and they are producing in the form of goods. Okay, and they are providing for us. Okay, now so without a common salt, this salt is also called as a NaCl is also called as common salt, table salt also we can call common salt, that which we are using in our food preparations. Without salt, most of the people don't prefer the food without the salt. Okay, so what is the salt chemical formula ma? NaCl. See here, total content, salinity of ocean can be measured ma. So compulsory they has measured, without the salinity of so many people, geographical mining people, they come sometimes check in our villages and towns also how much salinity is present, how much fluorine is present. Okay, any contamination has occurred in the water, in the testing of water they will be doing. Okay, by how they are testing means compulsory they have certain calculating methods, right? Exactly, if they have only they come out to our side, without that they can't come, right? So now they has a calculation method here, total content of dissolved salt, how much it is dissolved, where it is dissolved in the water, where the salt is dissolved ma, in a dissolved state it is present already, no one has thrown in that one, okay, already it is a made up of, sea is made up of salt itself, okay. So it is dissolved, it is in a, not in a solid form, it is in a dissolved form, we are converting into the solid form and using there, okay. So we are extracting, that extracting methods are different, okay. So what is happening, this water is dissolved with salt, dissolved with salt content, the total content of dissolved salt, how much content, total content of dissolved salt in sea is present, we will measure sea water, in sea water we will measure, that is amount of salt in grams, we will be measuring ma, later what they, for the testing what they have done, they have extracted in the grams itself, means in the solid form itself, okay na. So amount of salt in grams dissolved in 1000 grams of sea water they gave, actually 1000 parts of sea water ma, that is they have mentioned 1000 grams of sea water in your textbook. See here, amount of salt in grams which is dissolved in 1000 parts or 1000 liters or grams of sea water, means amount of, here parts per 1000, it is measured in one units ma, that is called as parts per 1000, parts per 1000 is mentioned in this percentage and one zero is mentioned here, that is called as parts per 1000 or PPT, parts per 1000. Here how to measure the salinity, how much salt conditions is present, how to measure that salinity percentage, means saltiness condition, salinity condition in that water. So here 35 parts per 1000 salinity is present in the sea water, okay. How we can tell, 35 parts of salt in 1000 parts of H2O, in 1000 parts of H2O in water, how much, 35, means if you divide the sea water into 1000 parts, in that 35 is of salt itself, okay. Other is leftover minerals and leftover content whatever present in the sea water, 35 parts out of 1000 parts, 35 parts is salt itself, okay. Next one, salt is alone, only salt if you measure, it is measuring completely of, salinity, only the salinity we are telling, that is 35 parts are present. If you go for complete salt of a sea, it is of 78.8%, 8 parts of 1000, 78.8 parts of 1000, okay na. See here, this salinity, it is differing, they have given one photograph for you, just watch through that. See here, saline water, brackish water, there are different kinds of water, saline water, brackish water, Burda Neelu, okay na. Burda Neelu, where it is present, mostly where the sea goes and delta regions also it is present, mangrove plants will be growing in the brackish water, little bit it is meeting point, means completely fresh water goes and joins in the marine water, means the salinity decreases there, okay na. And completely fresh water, complete decrease in the salinity, okay na. Complete saline water, in sea it is more amount of salinity, if we go for brackish water, little bit of salinity, in complete fresh water very little bit of salinity is seen. See here, saline water, how much of salinity, sea water, how much of salinity ma, 30 to 50 ppt, 35 ppt exactly, but 30 to 50 it may range, Next one is brackish water, it is 5 to 30 ppt, how much ma, 5 to 30 ppt in brackish water, Burda Neelu, brackish, where the meeting mostly in the deltas only, we can't go in Andaman side and some island region, near the island region, completely brackish and spreaded with the roots, we can't even step inside, and modes of anaconda snakes will be present there itself. So 5 to 30 ppt of salt is seen in the brackish water. Another one is fresh water, in fresh water how much, 0 to 5 ppt, 0 to 5 ppt of salinity, Okay na. So how these what are the main factors affecting the surface of the ocean layer? Sometimes how the salinity gets affected, they gave during evaporation and precipitation. During rainfall what happens, completely salt water only it is getting evaporated, in the form of fresh water again we are getting. So what happened there in between, how this NaCl has converted into normal and came back to again onto the land. Rain cycle, again rain cycle. So evaporation, during evaporation and precipitation it has changed its salinity. Next one is in coastal regions, fresh water from rivers and polar regions by the process of freezing. See here in polar regions, if you go for this globe, these are the polar regions, okay na, poles, North Pole, South Pole. So in the polar, this is the equator, in the polar region due to cold conditions, Arctic Ocean, Antarctic Ocean, okay. So here also due to the ice formation, the salinity percentage changes, PPT changes, okay. Another one is winds by transferring water to the areas. It's compulsory, wind movement is needed for us, for the rainfall, cyclones, okay. So, monsoon areas, seasons, everything is based upon the wind movement itself. During the wind movement, the salinity of water means the clouds will be moving, everything will be changed there, okay. Sea water, it is very salty, how it is changed there, again that is much important. Next one is ocean currents, the wind which is moving in the form of currents, we will call it as wind currents. And the currents means sometimes tidal movement, due to tidal movement also, and the wind movement on the sea, okay, occurring in the sea will also change the salinity of ocean, okay. Next one we will go into isohaline. Haline condition is salt conditions are called as halines. Isohaline means line joining in ocean where the same degree of salinity is present, means exactly same degree, means so many crests, so many deeps are present, exactly where the line, exactly the area, we will call just like a line, it won't be completely, we can call it as area. The area we have a same percentage of salinity, that we will call it as iso. Iso means same percentage of PPT of haline conditions, salt conditions are present. So we will call it as isohaline. Next one is ocean temperature. Here ocean temperature, how much temperature is seen in the oceans and seas when we go near the ocean during summer season. Cool breeze will be coming. When we go during very hot summer in the mid afternoon, from the ocean we will be getting cool breezes, opposite okay. When we go in a winter season, the ocean breezes will be little bit warm breezes will be getting, means the temperature is opposite always. See here, the temperature we should not confirm the earth's temperature, land temperature with the ocean temperature. Land temperature is always changing. Ice is 0 degrees centigrade. What we have, room temperature, that is 37 degrees centigrade, okay. Sometimes in summer it increases to 42 degrees centigrade, boiling point 100 degrees centigrade, okay. Here we have 2 degrees centigrade to 29 degrees centigrade in oceans. So as we go deep inside, on the surface it is 29, as we go deep into the sea, 29 degrees it decreases to 2 degrees centigrade, okay na, decreases to 2 degrees centigrade. Mostly the temperature of sea affects by the monsoon currents, cyclones, wind currents, tidal currents also, okay. Here India, in Indian Ocean, okay na, mostly Indian Ocean, the southern west monsoons are affected. Southern west monsoon, activeness of southern west monsoon of Indian Ocean is affected by two effects, that is El Nino, La Nina. These are the two effects caused in Pacific Ocean, which is caused in a Pacific Ocean, which is affecting our Indian Ocean southern monsoons, okay na. Temperature or activeness of Indian Ocean southern monsoons, okay na. So this is about the ocean temperature. Vertical distribution Vertical distribution of temperature, nothing but as they go deep inside, the temperature sometimes decreases. It may be too cool as the people go into the deeper layers of the surface of the sea. That time they may not tolerate that much heavy current, even the sunlight can't pass into that much deep layers. So, the temperature obviously changes. Okay. So, this is about the ocean temperature and salinity of the ocean. Tomorrow we will know about the ocean currents and ocean as a resource.